Hello, everybody. This is Grayzo, and welcome back to a Game of Thrones here in Crusader Kings. We are looking at a lovely new update in terms of the Game of Thrones mod, and I'm hoping before we unpause that our save is not broken. So look at this lovely table that they've added, and they've also added in a nice crown with some dragons on it. But let's jump in here to Beyond the Wall and the area that we united in the last episode. So we managed to become the king beyond the wall, and in doing so we united most of the Wildlings, and our goal still remains the same. We want to dissolve the Night's Watch. So if you're excited for the series, if you're excited for the Wildlings heading south, destroying the wall and the Night's Watch, and then eventually putting themselves on the Iron Throne, do leave a like on the episode. Leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. I'm going to work here at maybe establishing the free folk culture. And one thing has happened since the last episode. I've actually created myself as the head of fate. So I'm essentially now the Wildling Pope. So let's have a look at cultures. And the reason why I want to have a look at cultures is we want to diverge this culture now. And we want to create the free folk culture. So we got a couple options. We have land kind of all over the place here. We could form a hybrid culture with a lot of different options. But is there anything that will help us? I mean, not necessarily in Hornfoot. Fangman culture, I did get a nice comment saying that Fangmen are actually not humans. They're kind of like humanoid beasts that live beyond the wall, so that was interesting. Do leave kind of, I haven't necessarily read the books, or I'm not too deep in the lore, so let me know if there's anything that I should know about this particular cultures or families, for example, as we kind of go through. I'm looking to see if there's anything that would be interesting to add into our existing culture. So forest fighter might be interesting. Hunting, forest folk, not necessarily great. Let's have a look at lake men. Northern stories could be good. Winter warriors, chivalry, sacred hunts. What about ice river man? Control roads, that might be good. Men at arms maintenance. What about forest man down here? Eye for an eye. Hostile scheme success chance versus rivals. Natural dread goes up. That could be cool. They're trying to establish trials by combat, which is interesting too. Did we miss one? I think we probably missed this one. Okay. Is there any other ones that maybe Frozen Shoreman we might want to take a look at? Herbalist trait has additional bonuses. Okay, so we have land kind of everywhere, and we can hybridize with a certain culture. And the one that kind of stood out to me, I think, actually, let's have a look at Hornfoot. Holding taxes. Enemy defensive advantage -25. Archer toughness, skirmisher damage, warrior culture. I think we want to are more likely to get the rowdy trait, less likely to get pensive trait. I think we like warrior culture. Like we don't have that right now. So let's look at Hornfoot, and if we were to, we want to work on promoting cultural acceptance in the Hornfoot culture. We want to take warrior culture here. So that way then we get strong, right? Which is a medium health boost and some extra prowess. Because the Wildlings are fighters, and we want to add that into our culture, right? So let's come down here. And let's start to promote cultural acceptance. We want to do it over here. And now that will promote cultural acceptance. That will over time begin to rise. Hopefully, if I've done that correctly. We can designate a guardian for our child here, who is going to be a marshal, just like most of the Wildlings are ready to fight. We can negotiate alliances. My son and vassal. We'll take that. And our son here. Once it's he's my vassal. Let's take that too. All right, so we are ready to hopefully take the rest of the lands here: the Gleaming Plains, the Milkwater, Haunted Forest, and if we come up here, take these last kind of pieces. So let's declare war. We want to take this county. Pretty standard stuff. Let's do this. This one's at war. We can't go to war there. We just want a lovely blue Unified land above the wall. That's what we're aiming to do. There's another one here that we could potentially fight. Okay, maybe not. Could be down here. Declare war. I'll take that. I don't necessarily want the duchy. Just want the county. A little bit cheaper. Okay, so we're going to do 3 wars to start this off. Welcome to the episode. Just a treble war to kick things off. You know the story at this stage. I'm so happy that the save is not broken. Let's raise all of our troops here, and we will call in some allies. Well, maybe not. Maybe we don't have allies. Oh, this is because we created the Head of Fate. Thought of the righteousness of our new fate was never in doubt. The period of time we've been forced to endure without a spiritual leader has been trying. At long last, this ordeal is over. However, I finally convinced the wise to accept me as the one true green seer. With the faithful finally unified behind me, I will lead the Magneric into the new golden age. Let's ensure that we are... we got an alliance there. Nice. Let's ensure that we are converting faith as well. Because look, we want to spread this beautiful faith in this land of ours. So let's spread it down there. This particular marshal doesn't like me, and I don't really want them on the council if they don't like me. We could probably just swap them out. Bye-bye. What about a steward? Any better steward? Yeah, we got a better steward that likes us. Let's do that. Castellan. Let's leave that as is for now. So we got lots of troops. Should be able to do some damage here. What's this? Whole court. We don't necessarily need to do that right now. We don't want to do this grand tournament, so we can turn that off. And yeah, we can turn this host a grand tour off as well. I'm not employing a core physician. Let's get that fixed. Look at all the lovely icons that they've updated here as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And there is, because we're dealing with plagues, there should be hopefully nothing to deal with right now, but maybe something that we have to deal with in the future. Legends is also something that we could deal with too. Let's just see if we have a legend available to us. Custodian of the Holy Site. Okay, let's hire this Court Chronicler, just so, and I'll get them to search for legends. See if we can get one. All right, let's go to war. I think that's a pretty good start. Where do we want to go first? So let's move together here, and then we'll send half of them down south and half of them up north. We'll do speed 5. Cool. So merge together, then split in half. Kind of counterproductive, but it is worthwhile sending most of them up there, some of them down here, and we should still win both because of the sheer numbers of wildlings. Mark of distinction. As the renown of my dynasty grows, familiarity with the glorious of Thenn sigil spreads too. My family's emblem is now common knowledge, listed among the great royal families of the region and the highest nobility of the Thenns, as it should be. As it should be. Did we get a court artifact or anything there? No. This is our badge, by the way. It's this lovely one down here of the burning sun. I'll just take opinion. That's fine. Okay. We're not going to necessarily go through our captives just yet. We'll let that play through. And because we're playing at such a speed, we're going to have a couple of pop-ups. Okay, we've won one war, which is nice. That's enforcer demands there. Which one was that? That was the one just up here. So we can just send these guys to do the damage over here in the east. We're going to be above our domain limit, and that's totally cool. In fact, we might have a look. I was just going to say we might have a look to see if there's anybody that we want to raise opinion of. We might give them that duchy, but not necessarily right now in a dangerous faction. But if we look at vassals, maybe that are our religion and culture that don't like us, like this guy. He is above his domain limit, so maybe not that guy. This guy here is someone that we can grant land to. So grant him a title, only new titles. And I think it was this one. Whoop, maybe it was that one. Chieftain, right? I'm going to go back in. I'm going to just pin this character. I'm going to go in this way. Just make sure I don't give this away to the wrong person. And let's say, again, culture, Thenns, religion, Magneric, and let's say military strength. I think that was him. There you go. Just gets his opinion up of us, and we can unpin him now. Sweet. Okay, how are we doing down here? We got some enemy combatants captured. We've just won that war too. Should be pretty straightforward to unify these lands. In fact, I'm actually gonna disband those soldiers just to save on a little bit of income, and we'll continue the fight. This person's gonna get a weak hook on me. My seer. I'm okay with you getting a weak hook on me. That's fine. I'll also get you married. Matrilineal for someone that is good at fighting. Like this guy, 27 prowess. My sworn shield. You can marry him. People on our council, maybe our spy master here. We might land our. Oh, he's a bad person to have as a spy master. He's not our faith. He's not our culture, and yeah, generally not great. My vassal, are you? So, I want. Just people that is our religion and culture, please. Thank you. I want this guy here as my spy master. And I might go through my court and actually boot people out that are not, let's say, not Magnaric, not Thenns. Lots of people here. Some of all skills, like this guy. Let's boot him out. Dismiss. I don't need him anymore. He's no longer my food taster. We had somebody that was a spineless villain tasting our food. I think we dodged the bullet there. Personally, I think we dodged the bullet. We want to grant this away, and we want to give it to someone that is not a ruler. We can just give it this one to our son. Keeps him happy. And we can continue on. Nice. So when we diverge the culture... I'm not sure if you're new or old to the channel, but I had a Wildling campaign in the past, and the culture that we established we called Free Folk, for obvious reasons based on the show, the Game of Thrones show. So that's what we're going to be naming our culture when we reform it and kind of establish it. We'll keep our religion the same, but we will keep on hybridizing our culture. There's a peasant uprising here that we can deal with too. There's lots of people over here. That shouldn't be a problem. That was the last faction that just popped off. In fact, we might just raise all of our men-at-arms. Maybe. Might be a little bit cheaper. Okay, that should be plenty. And let's come on here. It looks like we may lose this, but we can raise some more soldiers if needs be. That's fine. I'm tempted to keep an eye on this. Who's leading this? Get this guy to lead it. He's way better. Okay, we cut these guys. Pretty straightforward. Pretty easy win, hopefully. They may have just a lot of numbers, but we got a lot of good fighters. Invalidated. Okay, cool. Well, that's that one gone anyway. We can disband these. And come back up to our main war, which we have another dangerous faction. Jeez. Okay. Okay, that was that guy. He died. So that's all good. All bad for him, but all good for me. So we've taken 3 bits of land. We're going to disband our soldiers just for a moment, and going to give away that title one more time. And avoid this. Hopefully this candle doesn't melt the... we could probably use this candle to melt the wall, the big ice wall, and just walk south. I'm just joking. Anyways, terrible. Let's continue on. So we want to maybe grant this to... I mean, this guy's a genius. Let's give it to him. There you go. Thanks for being a genius. My vassal and captain. He hates us. Why do you hate us? Offensive war. Okay. Well, maybe over time you'll like us. But for now, here's a little bit of gold. Okay. Designated guardian for my son. And who do we want to take care of? Yorikul here. Probably this person. grant vassals to the rightful liege. We'll absolutely do that. Just for opinion gain. There we go. And prisoners can be ransomed. Let's have a look at our prison. It's been a while since we've kind of done this. I think they've done a beautiful job in terms of this update. We have 10 people in our prison. So I'm just going to mass ransom just to see if we get an influx of cash. We got 305 currently. My glory's gone up as well there. Okay, so we got some cash, which is nice. And demand, yeah, let's just take this payment. We can usurp this title now. Let's take that. Great. Too many held duchies, so we can give away now this duchy down here, Milkwater. I thought we might have put someone in this place, my captain and marshal. Yeah, we'll grant it to him. Grant titles, Milkwater. It's all yours, my friend. It is all yours. And let's have a look at the dangerous faction. I think that can probably just disappear. Yeah, great. So we got 200 gold left, and Bloodbend, I think we probably have a truce with this person. Yeah, we do. We can't go to war with them just yet. But we could take this, and we could likely take this one right beside it, Conquer County. Yeah, let's do that. And then the Haunted Forest, we could take the full duchy. So let's do another treble war. We'll raise our soldiers just in the middle, and we'll unify this beautiful land of ours before... likely in the next episode, before having a look at how we can take on the wall. So they've got 11,000. Oh my god, it's a Baratheon on the wall. Lord Harbert. He's got 11,000 troops. He's got some decent fighters. Let's actually see who's on the throne, shall we? Oh, there's a plague. There's something down here. You see it? I see it. There's the Dance of Death has taken over King's Landing. Nothing in this land above the wall. We've got Sonus Boils. Ugh, that sounds horrible. But yeah, fun. I'm so happy that this is working. We've got a Blackfire on the throne. No way. No way. That's cool. Where are the Targaryens? Is there any Targaryens left? Who knows? We might see them a little bit later on. We've also got expanded lands that we could take for Wildling claims in the future. My plan, by the way, is to take over... I think we're going to try to get a claim over here on Bear Island and move our capital here. And the reason for that is because the development is... It's 4, but it's going up. I need to move somewhere where the development's over 10. So we could do this. Oh, it just needs to be greater or equal to 5 now. Ah, it used to be 10 if I'm not mistaken. Let's train for a tournament. Just gets us a strong trait. Let's come down here to continue our offensive wars. Okay, so where do we want to go first? Probably down here because this is the biggest area. So let's send everybody down south. Like 24,000 people. It's like complete overkill. These guys actually, you know what? You can go here and you can go there. Yeah, let's do that. That way then we're at least doing this a bit more efficiently. What's this? Oh, okay, we've got a plague, I think, nearby us. We have something. Denbarrow boils. Jesus, boils are everywhere. So we do want to have a look at our corp physician, who's actually good at their job, and we want them to put them on control plagues. And I can enter seclusion, which I'm thinking it may not be a bad idea. Yeah, they may not be a bad idea at all. Let's enter seclusion. I think let's enter seclusion. Question mark. Let's maybe refresh that again. Ah, okay, maybe it's down here. How do I enter seclusion? Here we go. Lock the door. For now, that should be fine. May not need to panic just yet. We are above our domain limit. Oh, because we entered seclusion. That's right. Okay, let's get her to switch to stewardship so we're not above our domain limit. And isolate the capital. Do we need to do that? Yeah, let's isolate the capital. Got a learning lifestyle perk. We're going to go know thyself, so we know when we're going to die, which is always a good one to pick up. And we are going down the whole of body tree. This particular peasant rabble faction won't disappear for the moment, but that's okay. Last time this mod updated with a major change like this, it ruined my last Wildling campaign. All my characters went bald. So I'm super happy that everybody's not bald this time. Here's another peasant uprising. Gotta deal with it. Okay, Jesus. Hang on. How did she die? Died of old age. Okay. We can now host funerals as well. My lady in waiting, my sister-in-law, just passed away. And was she my steward? I'm not even sure. This guy wants to be on the council. He's a powerful vassal, so let's stick him in there. Okay, we want to take the main holding there. Emerge from seclusion, hold court. Not just yet. We should be able to host a funeral. I thought we could host a funeral. Is it maybe an activity? Do something. More reports of the chiefs of Denbarrows, and Denbarrow's boils continues to rage. Harma, having brought me my latest missives personally, slams hard on my desk. Okay, what do we want to do? Cull the herd. Control growth, popular opinion. Yeah, I'm okay. Cull the herd. Do it. Funeral. Let's host a funeral. Let's host it in our main capital. And let's host it for our sister-in-law who just passed away. And we want to get legitimacy from this. We have a little bit of danger from county control, so we want to get rid of that. And what else is it? Safety step. So mount it here? No, maybe not. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Just want to do try out the new activity. There she is. My own sister-in-law. Liskel is to be Shadowcat Fang's final resting place. I'll never forget her. 25 prestige. Nice. Look at a wall of skulls in the background. It's kind of... Oh, nice. There's a win in the background. Rip over the main limit one more time. Getting used to this. Merge together. Go north. This is all pretty standard stuff here. We're kind of just taking over the land. It will get way harder when we go south of the border. Don't you worry about it. That's guaranteed to happen. I will land my son here, just so we get a little bit of renown over time. And we'll go back to the funeral that we have started here. We could make a speech here. We could gain... What's this? Legitimacy? I like the crown. That's nice. Or we could speak of our virtues. Every guest at the funeral will gain 15 opinion. I'm going to work on opinion right now because we did get a couple of factions just pop off recently. I'll always fall upon Caster as he falls to the ground in lamentation. Is this my son? My courtier. Okay. Could offer comfort. I lose a little bit of stress. That's not bad. Extra piety would be good. I will take legitimacy and piety. Legitimacy is good. So the disease has spread once again. And I think after this we will enter seclusion. We could grief and lose a little bit of stress. I think... Oh, we could get unrelenting devotion. Legitimacy again. I'm going to take the stress hit. And a little bit more stress loss. Fantastic. I'm just going to take the stress loss again because he is a stressful boy. Okay, we have taken the duchy down here, which we can enforce our demands with. And we got one more to take, which is... We can probably disband these guys. Let's come down here for a fight. And let's land a new Magnaric. Loyalist. Let's land not a ruler. There's another piece of land for a son. There we go. Sweet. Extra piety. Again, I'm just going to work on stress. I'm not sure why we had pinned this character. Oh, we pinned this guy because he's a dwarf. I forgot about that. Nice. So far we've won 6 wars, just a 6. Just a handful of wars. Legitimacy gain, fantastic. We're above our domain limit one more time. And we're going to grant away Yarrow to... Is there anybody that is high prowess that is not currently fighting for us? Like this guy. He'd be good to grant it to. Grant titles, give him Yarrow, and he'll become one of our fighters. And I think that with that we can disband our soldiers. We now have up to 46,000 men available to go to war with, and the last target here, I'm already at an activity. Okay, let's get home from this funeral. Beautiful. Okay, finish the funeral. Okay, we want to enter seclusion now, I think. No, hang on. Let's not do that. Where is this? Let's have a look at this disease. It's over here. We're generally located up a little bit further away, so I think we're okay for now. I'm also working, flying by the seat of my pants here and saying, I have no idea if that's correct or not. Let's create this title to get some more legitimacy. And this is one of our home titles, I think. Do we own this land? Who's up here? Who's this? Peasant Revolt. Again. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Yeah, I gotta deal with that. So let's raise just our men at arms and we'll go deal with that. Who's up here? My steward and vassal. Grant him that title. Here you go. What was I doing there a second ago? I was looking over here to see if we can pick a fight with this guy, but my armies are raised, so we got to deal with the peasant uprising first. This is spreading like wildfire. This guy wants to be the king beyond the wall. We can't be having that. We cannot be doing that. So this guy is going to marry... Do I have any daughters? No, maybe not him then. What about this guy? My vassal and commander. Arranged marriage. What about this? This arranged marriage to my son. Let's do that. See if that gets him out. Okay, he is out. We also done a good marriage there, so we'll take our faith and culture. Can you arrange marriage? My son and vassal. All of this is good. Marry him. She's out. And then we don't need to worry about that faction. Okay. Unforeseen tragedy. Mole. The betrothed of my son has passed away. Oh, crap. Okay. This keeps popping up, so I think it's best to do it. I think we got to do it. Do I not have a physician? I thought I already had a physician. I do have a physician, right? Food taster, master of the horse would be good to hire. Let's do that. Lady in waiting, stress loss would be good to hire that too. And prisoners. I forgot that we took a bunch of prisoners. Let's get some gold. Okay, ransom accepted. Sweet. Who's this guy? Let's just kill this guy. We'll demand his conversion. No, he won't. Okay, yeah, this guy's out. This guy. Can I banish the Essos? Get a little bit of gold? 36 gold, please. Thank you. Alright. Jeez, this boils. Denbarrow boils. Disease. Disease will not be the enemy of the Wildlings. Won't take us down. Who's this? I'll take a rivalry. I don't really care about that guy. Okay, let's send all of our men at arms here to defeat these guys. Okay. Forcer demands for our 7th victory of this episode. Holy crap. Valuable prisoner captured. I do want to take a look at the prisoner of the uprising. He's a decent fighter. He's a decent marshal. I know he's a bit of an imbecile or stupid, but actually, is he worth gold? Does he have money? He ain't worth no gold. We will recruit him. And that is where we're going to leave it for today. Well, a little bit of a weird visual bug, but we have the option to come down here and take this duchy next. In fact, probably eat up a little bit of a chunk of this. And before we go, I do want to check on the culture. Form hybrid culture. It's less than 40. Hornfoot. Is it increasing? Bordering, cultural acceptance. It's +1 a month. Ooh. No, it's at 10%. Okay, cool. And how much do we need? It needs to be 40. Okay, so that's going to take some time. We probably need a better steward to do that. And yeah, I might drag in somebody in the next episode to help us with spreading faith and culture and all of that sort of good stuff. Plague resistance, we'll take that. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. If you did enjoy, do leave a like, hit the notification bell so you know when the next episode goes up. I am playing these on the weekends normally, but as other series tend to wrap up on the channel, I might stream it throughout the week. So do click the notification bell if you're interested in seeing how the Wildlings progress. And thanks for watching. Take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.